welcome, my name's Cinemagic, and today I'm going to be giving you my initial thoughts on the first two episodes of Witch Hunter Robin. So going into this anime, I'd heard mixed things about it. Some people told me it was boring as hell, others say it's boring at the start, but it gets better as it goes along. After watching it, I can see why people say those things, and I'll get into why in a second, but first up, let me go and tell you what the plot is about. So in this universe, there are witches. You follow a secret organization of witch hunters as they try to capture, not kill, witches. So this anime is slow. I'm talking, you put this anime and a turtle in a race against each other, the turtle's gonna leave this anime in the fucking dust. Even though events occur in each and every episode, it feels as if nothing's happened due to the fact of how slow this anime is. Now, the only interesting bit about this show, in my opinion, is the bits where it tries to do the moral dilemma. Because, you know, the whole, oh, these witches, they've done bad things, but we don't kill them. Those bits are interesting, but they're like a fifth of a whole episode. And trust me, getting to these interesting bits is absolute agony due to how slow this is. Have I said this is slow? Dear God, this is slow! Let's go ahead and talk about the animation. Well, for the time, I'm sure it's not bad. However, by today's standards, it's not great. Now, the character designs aren't particularly interesting. The design for our main character, Robin, looks alright. But the rest of the character designs, in my opinion, aren't particularly interesting. The animation feels slow. Things feel like they don't move that much. When characters are having conversations, they don't really move around the room, they just sort of stand there and talk. That's pretty much it. And the action scenes, they're not bad by any stretch, but they're not good either. I've most certainly seen better, but I've seen far worse. This anime does use digital, but it's not all that bad, all things considered. It could look a lot worse, and it uses it sparingly, but it does use digital effects in places. Overall, the animation isn't bad, but it could be a lot better, in my opinion. The characters are partially why I hate this anime. They either annoy the living shit out of me, or they bore the living shit out of me. The only character I didn't find myself bored by or irritated by was Robin, our main character, because she is a generic, oh, I have a mysterious backstory character type, but I do actually like that as a character type because you can do some interesting things with it. But overall, the majority of the characters are one note, not particularly interesting, and they are irritating and boring as hell in places. Some of them aren't bad, but they're not great. The dub, because yes indeed, this anime does have an English dub. It's not terrible, it's more than serviceable, but in my opinion, it could be a lot better. Some performances, in my opinion, do fall a little bit flat, but I guess it's okay. If you don't like subtitles, it's perfectly fine. Overall, in my opinion, which I've probably said 100 times in this video at this point, Witch Hunter Robin is a bad anime, but it's the worst kind of bad anime. It's a bad anime that has very few, but still, qualities that actually make you think it could be really good, but alas, in my opinion, at the moment, it's not. Overall, I didn't enjoy this anime, and I don't recommend it, but hey, if you do enjoy this anime, that is perfectly fine. This is just my opinion. And I am sure it gets better as it progresses along, but I just don't have the time to spend on a show that I just don't like. Thanks very much for watching. As always, if you'd like to consider subscribing, it'd be much appreciated. My sincerest apologies for any old word screw-ups, but I do screw up my words quite a lot. I was hoping this anime would be better than it is, but I guess it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. That title still goes to Shigeru Death Frenzy or 10 Tokyo Warriors. Fuck those two animes. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, have a nice day, and well, goodbye. This video should be called, in my opinion, due to the fact of how many times I've said that.